Glad you could join us again. My name is David Sturm. I'm a local agent right here in Tehaleh. If you're thinking about moving here, please reach out to a local agent, not me, somebody else, because there's tons of agents all over here. But finally, inventory is starting to increase. So that's the good news. Selection is improving. The spring market's starting to kick up a little bit. There are 96 homes now active in the Bonney Lake market. As we know, the majority of those are new construction. Only 44 of them are resales, 52 are new construction. So it's kind of 50-50 in a way. As you might, many of my clients know and many of our viewers know that Tehaleh is the largest master plan community in the state, and it continues to grow. It's opening up a new phase called the Glacier Point area, and there's a lot going on over there. A lot of builders are building again, and it's good to see that all that's happening. We've got new builders that are over there too. Happy to explain all that. Please just give me a call, have a conversation with you. But the good news is finally inventory is increasing. There's been 8 price reductions, so we're still seeing some downward pressure with interest rates the way they are. Becky's going to give us a mortgage minute here in a second, kind of explain what's going on with interest rates. We'd love to see those come down, but the Fed has got a stranglehold on right now. So for now, they are what they are, and Becky's going to give us some insights to that. I did want to show here is actually Tehaleh, and you can see the cluster of homes, the green cluster there at the bottom there. That's Glacier Point. That's where all the new construction homes are going. 66 homes are active in Tehaleh, and that's the section in the top left there of the screen. There's let me show you this here. This is Trilogy right through here. There's actually 11 resales for Trilogy. That's the 55 and older community where I live, and I can explain to you what's going on there. But there are quite a few homes for sale. Matter of fact, double than what there usually are in the Trilogy community here in Tehaleh. And then, of course, down here is Glacier Point, where all the new construction homes are right now. There are actually 47 homes for sale in new construction homes for sale in all of Trilogy. So that's kind of what's going on with that. I did want to show you also, if you're familiar with my YouTube channel, there's a lot of information on there to kind of give you an insider's look at what it's like living here. I bought here, about must be 5 years ago now, and couldn't be happier. But what I do these trail talks in Tehaleh, where I actually spent some time with my neighbors, and they were able to share their story. And it's this one here. This is what to expect living in Trilogy with Jerry and Kim on one of our trail talks about 1.5 years ago. Some good insights from my neighbors there that I think you would enjoy. And then, of course, you don't need to take my word for it. Again, I live here. I'm not a high volume dealer. I'm more of a concierge level of service. So glad to have you as my neighbor, but also as a friend. But again, start off as a client and show you around, see what it's like living here. And that's on my YouTube channel as well. And you could find those right here on my client testimonial playlist. There's Cindy and Bob, and then we have John and Lori, and then Bill and Nancy, all great friends and neighbors now. So, but they can give you their insights of what it's like using me as their agent, and glad to represent you too, if that's something you're thinking about doing. So let's get right to Becky here. She's going to give us some insights into the mortgage business right now, what's going on with interest rates. And here she is.
Good morning. It's March 18th on Monday morning. Last week, we did see an increase in mortgage rates. They came up over 7%. All the speculation and what the main question everybody is asking is, are we on the road to rate cuts? The market is asking, are we there yet? And spoiler alert, the answer is no. Unfortunately, the discussion with the Feds is basically they are not going to decrease rates over the next couple meetings, and we are just waiting to hear and see what happens regarding that. Basically, Fed futures stubbornly holding on to the belief that we could see the first rate cut in June. There's still about a 60% probability, according to CME's Fed Watch tool, and we'll end the year with 3 cuts. If that outlook falls apart after this week's Fed meeting and press conference, we can expect rates to move higher from here. Although I don't think that the Fed meeting is going to help the outlook improve, there is now minimal risk to floating into Wednesday's Fed fireworks to keep options open, since last week saw rates already move back near February's highs. Basically, it just depends on you and if the time is right for you to buy. And if you want to see what rates look like for your specific situation, I would be happy to connect. I wouldn't wait to see what happens with rates, because as soon as rates come back down, everyone's going to flood back into the market and you're going to be in a really competitive position. So in my professional mortgage advisor opinion, buy now when the time is right, because it's time in real estate that matters, not timing the real estate market. Thanks so much, and we'll keep in touch.
Thanks so much, Becky. Yes, yeah. As we always say, if you can buy, you should. If you can't buy, then don't. That's as simple as it gets. But if you're thinking about Tehaleh and you're thinking about Trilogy, now is the time before competition does improve. Interest rates drop, everybody's going to flood back into the market. Happy to explain all that up to you, give you some insights into how best to navigate the market here in Tehaleh. But don't visit without an agent. You're paying for one anyway with all the new construction homes, and love to be a resource for you and help you navigate the whole process. Anyway, we'll see you when you get here. Bye. Oh, and Becky's information will be in the description below if you'd like to get a hold of her. She's a great resource and she's familiar with the area. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you when you get here.